China got now a new strategy to lift actually everybody above the poverty line by the year 2020.
Not leaving people behind, looking at safety nets and poor people, and that's going to become more important.
And I know that in the west of China and in the middle of China, there are areas where there's not good economic production, where people are just getting by. Look where the problem is the worst and apply your resources there, but it's never a one-size-fits-all. Urban poverty is different from rural poverty, and so you have to have at least two different methods, two different emphasis, if you will. But then again, China is what? 30 different countries. It's so huge, so vast. I think you need a central goal. The central goal is to eradicate extreme poverty.
Actually, I've been to all provinces in China with the exception of Ningxia. I've never been to Ningxia, but I've been to all provinces. I've been to very, rural places. When I came to China, 20 years ago as a student and traveling on the Silk Road, so very rural. And, despite the fact that China is moving towards a very developed economy, and we have big cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, which are on world standards, still have to see that many people live on the countryside and really can't share the same type of economic wealth. China got now a new strategy to lift actually everybody above the poverty line by the year 2020, which is a good strategy. I think we have to share our wealth, and we have to see that everybody in society can benefit from the globalization of the Chinese economy.
Not leaving people behind, looking at safety nets and poor people, and that's going to become more important as you see structural change. Because structural change in China means that some industries are going to have to be smaller, steel and coal. If those industries are smaller, they will employ less people. So those people will have to change. Now, many of them will be able to change, but some of the older ones, it may be more difficult. So support in that process of change is a big part of the story. So I think if you look at those 5 principles, which have been the principles which have come to be seen much more strongly and described more clearly under President Xi Jinping, you see them embodied in the 13th five-year plan, and I think they're going to become guiding principles which will be well understood and I think probably followed elsewhere.